those people who are
oh. Hello? Beneath?
Wait,
Has Beneath gone? Has Beneath gone or have I gone?
Yeah, Beneath is gone. You're here.
Beneath, are you back?
Mm. Can I talk again?
So
Yeah,
Beneath,
please.
how did you like the 100 girls you've 130 girls you worked with, or you gave pads and all the campaign thing you were doing? Were you working with schools, or you just working in a specific community? How did you get the girls?
Okay, thank you so much. The main purpose for our campaign was to keep a girl in school. So that means that we went from school to school. So I just managed to go to 2 schools, which is located in Karongi district. I work with their school. They choose the vulnerable girls from their school. Then I reach out to them by giving them pads, as well as talking with them, having a conversation with them about their body, about their life. Yeah. Thank you. Am I lost again?
No, you're still here. Sorry, I'm using my phone, and I'm just learning how to operate my phone very well, especially when it comes to Zoom, navigating the chat and all that. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing with that. And I think it's a really good job you're doing. I'm just wondering, is the campaign, are you going to be doing it annually or every term, or it was a one-time event?
I'm planning to do it like 2 times per year.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Anyway, I've gotten your contact, so we will stay in touch after the call and maybe learn more about what you do. Okay?
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Yeah. Ciao.
And Enoch's joined us. I think, Enoch, you were with Beneath at the campaign, were you? You were with Beneath at the campaign?
Yes.
Enoch was with you?
Yeah, I was there.
Enoch, were you at the campaign?
Okay.
Yeah, I was there
And
in one of the schools we visited. So I was there in one of them. And she had a very nice conversation with the girls. And the girls were so curious to ask so many questions.
So what did you enjoy about that, Enoch? What did you enjoy about being there? Enoch?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Yeah, what did you enjoy about that? About seeing young women asking these questions?
Yes, I was there early, and we have to wait for them. They were in exam, so when they finished them exams, there was some girls selected, and then we went in the class. She started talking. So what I really enjoyed is how they were so curious to know yeah, as if they are not the one whom they are having those problems. So they asked so many questions, and the question was so important. And then she shared some experience. Some girls was asking some funny questions, and then the other one was asking the serious questions. And what I enjoyed is how they was very happy with the
Yes.
parrots. So they got so many photos, they danced, they sang so many songs, so they were so happy. So I really enjoyed to see them happy with the action. They was even saying, oh, thank you, there is someone who is thinking about us, even though we don't know that one. But yeah, this can be even the sign of believing that there's always someone behind us. Yeah.
Hmm.
Can I ask you, Aunt Enoch, because I totally agree that it's amazing. Was there anything from that experience that you think that you could apply in your business?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, the that one has gave me another pictures. We have been talking with Vero how we can join this community act. So maybe
Oh dear, more
Oh,
technology.
we're having connection problems.
Connection
Yeah,
problems, but
technology is great tonight.
yeah, we still are
Yeah.
we can have
connected.
this, you know, the
Okay.
tourism disciplines. So can I go on?
Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah, so then you know the tourists, they have the what.
Oh.
Thank you everyone for being so patient.
A community-based tourism we have of the sorry.
Community-based tourism, yes. I think what Enoch's trying to say, if I can, is that, you know, there's a link there between what Beneath is doing and what the hotel could do that you are now the manager of. And there's a win-win there. So that the local hotel can obviously be showing its part in serving the community through its guests, and they can be educated, and the guests can be involved in contributing towards their Voice Foundation campaign. Is that what you were? I know you lost the connection. Is that what you were saying, Enoch?
Yes, that's what I was saying. Then that's what I was want to mean. Yeah, and then when they come, when we are, you know, normally when they are coming in, so we give them the introduction about the hotel, about the activities which they can find there, and then that one can be mentioned on their arrival. So then they know that there is some activities, there is somehow they can help the community around, there is how they can join the community activities, and then we meet some girls sometime when at least when she's going to have some party, oh no, sorry, when she's going to have some meeting with those girls, when we have some guests around there, and then we can take them there, they enjoy, they see how she do her things around. Yeah, so that's what we have been planning. So maybe it's still in the starting, but we can see how it can be, how we can just give it the direction so that we can do it properly and very well. Yeah.
I love that. I love that. Can I ask you all, because I do know that Doreen is here and she hasn't spoken yet. Welcome. I do know that Jerome is here. Welcome. I do know that Uwe is here. Welcome. And I want to ask you all a question. Beneath, oh, sorry. Hello, Jermaine as well. Beneath, Enoch and Jermaine have started to talk about ideas, as well as Mary. But we all know right now that Rwanda is in, is it full lockdown or semi-lockdown? My question is semi-lockdown, right? My question to all of you is, how are you going to still promote your business despite lockdown? What are you going to do in the face of lockdown to still keep people aware of what you are doing? And I'd like to pose the question to Jerome, to Doreen, to Uwe.
I'd like to introduce Jerome. Can I just introduce Jerome, who I'm happy to see here tonight, because Jerome is a entrepreneurship teacher and leads an entrepreneurship club in Nyanza, and we're talking to him about the Social Enterprise Challenge. So good evening, Jerome. Nice to see you.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Nice to join Shibuka. As Don has said, Professor, I'm a teacher of entrepreneurship from Southern Province at College Du Chriost Roi. So I'd like to join your meeting today so that I know more information about Shibuka. And that question that you are asking, most of the time, even students and other young entrepreneurs are asking such questions. But most of the time, because of this lockdown, it's better to use online business. Yeah, selling goods via WhatsApp, sharing products on WhatsApp profile so that customers are aware of the product, and then they can purchase via different platforms.
Thank you ever so much, Teacher Jerome. Now I know who you are. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize who you were. So absolutely welcome to this session. I can see you paying close attention to my words. Thank you very much for attending. And yes, I agree. Now, from your experience, Jerome,
yes,
how can they really make the online activities really buzz and be very, interesting for customers? What do you think that they could do to make it really buzzy?
Yeah, it's required that all entrepreneurs have those platform. Most of the time, entrepreneurs in Rwanda, they have such challenge to install those online platform, but those who are familiar with them, they can use them. Currently, most of the time, they use WhatsApp, where entrepreneurs posting product on WhatsApp and the customers are aware of the product. So it is an important things that we can encourage for entrepreneurs to use online application and platform in these periods. So I don't know if I picked the question very well.
No, you really have. You absolutely have. Thank you very much, Jerome. I'm curious. Has anybody else got experiences of using online? So, Doreen, do you have experiences of using online? Doreen, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hello. Yeah.
I'm here.
So I'm curious, we're having this wonderful conversation and it's so good to have you here. And I'm curious, I mean, Jerome has described this so well. And I'm curious, do you use social media to promote your business?
Thank you. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Doreen, a singer. I'm currently opening my business, which is multiple engineering and project solution. It is based in water supply, treatment and collection. I'm a new entrepreneur, and I just joined this conversation to learn from others and to gain from the experience and challenges and learn from them. The question asked is, do I use social media to promote my business?
Yes.
Currently,
I'm not, because I started last month.
Okay.
But I used to promote the company I worked for. I use social media to promote the activities, and I'm very sure that I will also need to use social media to advertise my company and to advertise what I'm doing. The first question you asked was about how do I going to survive during this pandemic?
Yes.
Yeah, I had an idea of opening my company because I believe even if the pandemic is ongoing, people will still need to use water. Water is
Yes.
is everyday
Yeah.
life, is our everyday life, and that was my question. If people are going to stay home, they're going to need to use a lot of water than the other days. I started
True.
I had an idea of opening a company which will be based in the rural community of Rwanda, and I think this is a good idea of help them to access safe and clean water in those communities. Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a very good point. People need water. Can I introduce you, Doreen, to Claude? Claude, are you? This is why we have these sessions. This is about people that come from similar industries. I don't know if Claude can hear me. He's got his mute on. Claude, talk about your water business. And I know that you are starting to use WhatsApp in a very nice way in telling your stories about the product and about the customer experience. You had that wonderful, and because we've been pushing you, haven't we? Let's be honest. But instead of just not just talking about the water, you're now showed a lovely picture the other day of the children in school enjoying your water. So can you just share with Doreen some of your experiences about what you do, how you're doing it, and how you're bringing the customer experience into your social media? If you can you not? Are you raising your hand? Yes,
Yeah.
Claude. Can you talk?
So good afternoon for everyone.
Hi.
Yes, hi. I'm so sorry to wait because I had a problem of network. So, but now I'm here. I do not hear well the question of.
Okay. I mean, Doreen is talking about the need for water in these times. So you're running a water business, you're serving your community. So can you just tell us a bit about, that water business, how you're finding it now, that what your customer expectations are going to be as we're moving into a tighter restrictions now from today, and how you are bringing the customer experience in to your social media, because you had that beautiful picture the other day of children enjoying your water and getting pleasure from using your product rather than just showing the product.
Okay, thank you so much. So you talk about how pupils expect to me. So the expectation is the answer, because here in Rwanda or in the area where I am, they have the problem of the good quality of water for drinking. So the people of the area, they expect me to give them the good quality of drinking water, that first, to fight some disease from caused by the unclean water. So that's first. Secondly, they expect me, and which I expect to them, or is to help them to decrease the distance at Kigali and other areas to buy the drinking the good quality of water. So
We can still hear you. Thank you for your,
I facilitate them to find the water. I supplies the pupil to use the quality, good quality of drinking water to fight some diseases from that unclean water. So as entrepreneur, for us, some problems like unclean water in the area is our opportunity to be used to get some money and to rebuild our CV in area and in area. That's all.
Thank you.
Again, sorry, Deborah.
No, sorry. I was just literally going to ask, so Doreen, can you see that there is a natural link there with Claude? Doreen.
Oh, I'm here.
Yeah.
You said there is a natural link between me and Claude. Is it Claude or I saw it's Vata? Is it Vata? I would like Vata. Vata, I would like to know more about what you do and also to connect with you.
So could you perhaps put your contact details in the chat? Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Doreen, I interrupted you. Apologies.
Okay, it's okay.
Okay, let me give her my contact. I think it will be easy. My contact is, should I tell you?
In the chat?
Both.
Yeah, let me do.
I also would like to connect with the Shibuka founders. That will be great and a very big.
Well, you are. You are connected with Shibuka now, so welcome to the family, Doreen. This is what we try and do on a Thursday night, is sometimes sessions which are where we have guest speakers talking about a certain times. We're here just to have an open session with young entrepreneurs, just to provide that support and encouragement and create those opportunities for collaboration. So, as Beneath and Mary connected earlier, so Doreen, we're connecting you with Claude. There could be some mutual interest there and learning from each other's experiences, and they could, and that's what's important about these sessions, just the ability to share ideas and experiences, because certainly in these uncertain times, and again from today, more uncertainty given the tighter restrictions in Rwanda, it requires even more that we come together as a community. Entrepreneurs, it used to be that you were stronger if you were like a single entrepreneur, but in today's world, this is why we have this community platform for people just to come together and to know that they are part of there's other people that have similar experiences, and there's similar business opportunities out there for people to benefit from. So sometimes these are structured, sometimes these are unstructured. So it was good. Thank you for coming tonight, Doreen. It's good to welcome you to our community.
Thank you
I
too
don't know if,
for accepting me. I,
well, that's why we're here. We're an NGO in Rwanda, a local NGO, purposely so. Sometimes we bring in global speakers from other parts of the world to share their experiences. Sometimes we just have conversations, and often they lead to other opportunities. Deborah, do you want to add something?
Yes, no, well, no, actually, I just also want to extend a welcome. I would like to ask Jerome if, Jerome,
Yes.
having seen or listening to what people are saying, from your experience, is there anything that you would like to advise them to think about from an entrepreneurial perspective, particularly now that we are in semi-lockdown?
Sorry, you say?
Is there anything that you would like to advise the entrepreneurs here about from your experience? What do you think they need to focus on, particularly now that we're facing semi-lockdown?
Yeah, thank you for your question. As the advice and what I can share for entrepreneurs is that you have many challenge, but despite the challenge, we need to be persistent. Don't look this pandemic always as a problem. There are many opportunities which are around in your community. So what we are doing as entrepreneur is that we can stay attached with the customers because we survive because of the customer. So it is a problem to meet with them because of this lockdown. There is no movement, but we need to shape other ways how we can stay attached with the customers, even suppliers. Most of time, better to still have their contacts. It's better to design questionnaire if it's possible, so that you can have all address of the customers, especially contracts. Because when you lose the contact of customers, you lose an opportunity, you lose money, and you lose an interest for the business. So better to have a contact of the customers, better to call them, informing them that you are still working. Yeah, that is the advice that I can share to entrepreneurs in Rwanda, because it is a challenge today, but even if it is a challenge, we still have an opportunity. We don't lose hope. Customers always need our product, so better to inform that we are still working to have address for them. That is my piece of advice.
Thank you very much, Jerome. Would anybody else like to respond? Does anybody have do you have a list of your your contacts? Jermaine, did you want to respond?
Yeah, thank you very much. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. Allow me to take this opportunity to say, just keep it up, Mr. Jelon. That's really great. You have to adapt in all situations, and I like more of about business. It's in the agriculture sector, especially in livestock. That's really something that I'm interested in. And personally, to my project, in this pandemic situation, it's not easy for entrepreneurs to think of something new, but we are trying to adapt this situation by using online platform. I would describe that social media these days, it's a bridge for entrepreneur to pass on so that they can reach their customers, telling them that they are still alive, even though they are pandemic situation, but as an entrepreneur, we have to move on and adapt to the situation. Personally, I'm using much of the Twitter in advertising my project or homes, and good enough for agriculture sector. The restrictions are easy and they are able to be helped in that way. So I would say that let's all adopt the way of social media so that we can promote what we do. We can even advertise our product and still get in touch with our customers through social media. That's what I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Would anybody else like to add to that? Does everybody have social media? Does everybody have a list of all your customers? Do you need to go back now and make a list of all the names of your customers? Jerome said it so wonderfully. Stay attached to your customer. So I'm wondering, every single one of you, do you need to go back now and check if you have a list of all of your customers? So that's my question to all of you. Uwe, Phileas, etc. What are your thoughts? Do you all have social media? Are you staying attached to your customers? Please, the floor is yours. Please share.
Can I add something, please?
Yeah,
I just want to pick up on how important that point was that Jerome made, staying attached to your customers, because we're pretty much back to where we were in terms of COVID times in March 2020. And we were encouraging you then, this is not a time to push product because people are scared and worried, but it is a time to pull people to you and keep them close to you. So people want to know that you are compassionate, that you're caring, that you're there for them in these times. So I think those words that Jerome said are really powerful. You know, keeping connected to your customers, keep close to your customers, show them that you're there for them, reach out to them, you know, see how you can help them in other ways, perhaps. You know, look at what other brands have been doing in that respect. But also, very importantly, you know, digital becomes vitally important, and use simple messages and simple techniques to get through to your to connect with your customers. So I wouldn't go into push mode, but I would go into putting people closer to you and building those relationships, because that's what people want right now. If you think about where people are, they are concerned about safety and security issues. There's some isolation again, so that people want a sense of belonging. So you need to tap into those core values that are important to them right now. That's what I wanted to say, building on what Jerome had said.
Thank you. Did you want to add on that, Jerome? I can see you're agreeing. Do you want to add to that, Jerome? Jerome, would you like to add?
Yes, what I wanted to add is that most of the time, because I'm growing hens, most of the time I post on WhatsApp my eggs, and even those who are not my customers are aware of that I have eggs. So better to have a contact, phone numbers. Then using WhatsApp, WhatsApp profile, even posting on WhatsApp, and anytime, and you understand someone is calling you that, please, can you send me the eggs? I wanted to purchase them. And it happens most of the time because I tell them that to send the money. Even you can call someone with bicycle and transport from one place to another, because transport with the motor and the bicycle and the vehicles is still possible. So it's really an interesting point to focus on using online platforms, WhatsApp, telephone. So is what I wanted to add. Yeah.
Thank you. That was so clear. So you sell eggs?
Yeah. I'm growing eggs.
Okay, so you got lots of chickens.
Yeah, I have a chicken. Currently, I have a 18.
Mommy, Lena wants to be school.
Oh, Judith. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm saying that currently I have a
Apologies.
Don't
I'm happy
worry.
that Judith's here. No, can I just introduce Judith? Judith is head of civil society and political parties at Rwanda Governance Board. So we are proud to be an NGO for Rwanda Governance Board. And Judith, I'm so happy that you could join us tonight as well to see what we actually do. So thank you.
Yeah. So I'm saying that I'm growing a chicken. Currently, I have 80 chicken. So it is not a big company, but it's helped me to do that as a teacher. And I'm planning that maybe next year I will extend my business because I found out that it is possible to rearing chicken by the career of teaching is possible. And I can balance home activity and work activity and it's possible. That's why I'm really appreciating your support, what we share in this meeting as entrepreneur, what can we do, and what we can advise to others.
Thank you ever so much. And it's a space where we share and also we give advice to each others. We often find that people learn so much from what they learn from each other. So thank you ever so much. So the main things that I've taken from Jerome is we must stay attached to our customers. We must be using our social media so much more because of the semi-lockdown. So my question to all of you is, and then Daryl made the point of share stories about how your business connects with people so that they don't feel so isolated because of lockdown.
Absolutely.
Yeah, comments, anyone? Would anybody like to make any comments? Any comments, questions, or thoughts? I've got a question. Do people have enough photographs of your work to put on your social media? Are you taking photographs of people enjoying your product? The reason why
This is something we always, this is something we always talk about. Yeah, Karen, the reason why is...
The reason why I'm suggesting this is show photographs of your customers enjoying your business, not you. You want to show people enjoying your product and your service. Because remember, your customer is the hero. So we want to really make your customer feel like they're part of this. So yes, you might have eggs. Yes, you might have water. Yes, you might be doing work with young ladies, but we want to see that customer. So I'm curious. Uwe, I think we can hear your, okay. I'm curious, everyone, can you share with us, where are you at with taking photographs so that people are attracted to what you are doing? Where are you at with taking photographs so people are attracted to what you are doing?
Yeah, we can share them via WhatsApp if it is possible.
Yes, and I suggest that you do that often now to do that quite a lot because of the semi-lockdown.
Yeah, I try my best to share the picture where I have a customers who are purchasing.
Yes, and a customer who is smiling. So we don't want any miserable faces. We want to see teeth, people's teeth. Smile. Yeah. That's what we want to see.
Yeah. I will check in my phone if they are. Then I will share the photos.
Are there any? Yeah. Is there anything else that we could do? Could we share our social media with each other tonight? So could we all contact each other on social media tonight and then boost each other? Because remember, social media, when we share each other's business with somebody else, we are helping each other here. So is that something that people are willing to do tonight?
I think most people know each other's. I think most people know each other through the WhatsApp, the Shibuka.
Right. So perhaps people could make it a point. My suggestion is this: for the next 30 days, if you can repost at least 2 or 3 people in this group for the next 30 days and repost it to your community. If we make that a commitment, then we are making sure that the messages are out. So every single day for the next 30 days, would you consider sharing information to your community about the people in this group tonight?
Yeah, can you clarify that point, please?
Oh, okay. So 30 days from now, so we're on the 1st of July.
Yes.
So if we keep posting everybody's business who's on this call up until the 1st of August, and we do that every single day, we could do it 2 or 3 times a day, but the minimum, every single day, we post something about each other. So somebody could post something about Jerome's business, someone could post something about Beneath's business, somebody could post something about Jermaine's business, etc., etc. But for the next 30 days, so do it from now to August the 1st, and let's make sure that everybody knows about each other. So that's my challenge, really. That's my 30-day challenge.
Yeah, can we post them via Twitter or WhatsApp?
It's up to you. You decide. I've just put the idea out there. You know, what do you think, Enoch? What do you think, Phileas? What do you think, Jermaine, about that idea?
Yeah, I think that the idea is great, and that's something we can do. But posting for every day, it will be something that people get used to, and it's not that good. So that people get used to something. So it will be better if we say it's posting like 3 to 4 times in the week, and for a month that will be almost 20 times per month. I mean.
Okay, anybody else's? That's a very good point, Jermaine. Anybody else's point of view on this?
Yeah.
So Jermaine, go ahead, Enoch.
Yeah, I was going to say that that's a very great idea, and we have to help one another of us, because when one of us is promoted, so we enjoy the victory. So, but what I can add, you know, we have been focusing on the social media, on what something like that, but we forgot to know that there is the community that's around us. So we are in the lockdown, but there is some places where we can reach. So this is another time to run and to create some innovation in our businesses. And at the time the lockdown will be getting down, so we shall be already had so many innovations, and then those clients whom we kept around of us, they will meet very new things. So they will still enjoy the same product, but in a different way. So that will be another, this is another chance that we are having, so that we can have enough time to work on our product, to check what we are doing, to use Google Business. There is most of people, they doesn't use Google Business, and Google Business is Google My Business. Is a very nice place because most of people, they are using Google. So when they are typing on, or when they are searching something on Google, so they found you, yeah, and then you make it very unique. So you take some photos, you try to edit a little bit. The phone is enough to do all those things I'm talking
Enoch,
about.
can you tell us some more? Tell us more about Google My Business, because I do think that's a very important point. Tell us some more, please.
Yeah, you know, there is somehow most of people, some people doesn't use Twitter, and some other people, when they are on Twitter, they select maybe this thing about the politics, the football, the basketball. So most of people, they are not interested in this business that we are doing. That's why sometimes we will post some posts on Twitter, and you get only like 10 people have viewed that one. Yeah, so which is not very good. But when you put on status on your WhatsApp, you find it almost like 100 people has viewed the post you have put it there. So that's the same as on Google My Business. So you just create an account. When you have email, it is very easy. So you go on Google My Business. You can even have the app. So you download you download it from Google Play, or I don't know where you get the application from. So, but you get the application, and then you create the account, and then you can be posting your things. Most of people, when they are on Google, maybe something like, let me just say my example. Someone can say what to do in Rwanda. So maybe when they type what to do in Rwanda, and I have used that title on my Google Business, of course I will be on the list. Then I will be on Google. Maybe by chance he can press on what to do in Rwanda, and then he press on my title, and then he gets all my products. So when you put a product on Google My Business, so you put the address, you put the phone number, you put everything, and then it can even make it easy to be contacted. So like those who are doing the agricultural things, so maybe you can do it, you can make some small innovation, and you post it. When someone see it, say, wow, let me just view this one, and then he start to view it, and then he can see it's very innovative, and then he contact you, say, how do you do this? How can I get this? How can I be trained like to do this and this and this? Then you get the chance to get a new client, not only on Twitter, not only on WhatsApp. So we have so many ways to do it, but we have also to remember the community where we are. So let them taste the taste of your product. It's like maybe imagine like beneath is doing some liquid soap. So you can wonder, maybe some neighbors, they doesn't know even how her liquid soap are looking like. So she have to reach the community, the neighbors, and to let them know that here I have some soaps. Maybe when you want to buy, you have some jewelries. Maybe when they want to buy them, they doesn't need to go in the farm market. So because we have even the market where we are living, we have the market where we are staying. So we have to remember even that one. Thank you.
Excellent, 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 excellent. What I've done, people, is I have put something into the chat because Google My Business is free. and you can sign up. And what you might want to do, you might want to go and have a chat with Enoch because he's done it. But it is, I was going to ask you, Daryl, if you could show it on the screen, the share.
I will. Can I just introduce Judith? I know Judith's got to go in a second, so if she's still there.
Okay.
Judith, I'd just like to, are you still there, Judith? Are you still there? Judith, hi.
Well, yes.
Thanks for joining us tonight. How do you feel about the conversation? Welcome.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
Everyone.
As head of civil society and political parties at Rwanda Governance Board, how do you feel about listening to the youth tonight and what they've been sharing?
Well, thank you, Darrell, and thank you for the invitation to this meeting. I am happy to meet each one of you on this forum. I want to say that I'm here as Judith, first of all, because
of course
I got inspired by your program of empowering the youth. And it's interesting to hear how really, I've been listening to Jerome or Enoch, my neighbor on this platform. I think it's interesting to see youth really articulate the kind of ideas they have and the kind of vision they have, and how they feel. I like the way your colleague, sorry, I don't know her name.
Deborah,
yes. I like the way Deborah makes it a little bit tough, can I say, to say that, come on, just articulate your idea more. Your clients will feel the touch of good customer care. That is my interpretation of it. It wasn't like to push a lot to do more, but really to say, oh, you have the way you package yourself, the way you present yourself, the way you appear before the clients matter for your project. So I think it is an interesting program, really. I get interested in youth things. And I think this is one of those good programs that can make a huge transformation on the youth, especially today. I know there are so many opportunities in this country. There is the space. There is the space of empowering the youth. There are policies. There are various initiatives, but above all, there is the political will. So I think for the youth, the sky should be the limit for such programs like Shibuka and other programs that we may not be speaking about here. So I want to say that I am happy with the program. I am happy to be contributing as well. I am not a youth. I am a little bit adult youth, if I can say. But I know what it means to do these projects and to empower the youth. They will be the future big entrepreneurs that will have, big projects in the country. So while I work at RGB in the Department of Civil Society, and Shibuka being an NGO is a close partner, I am also happy to be here as Judith.
Thank you ever so much, Judith.
Thank you very much. Congratulations to you all, the youth here.
Thank you. Judith, could I ask you a cheeky question? Cheeky.
Yes.
Do you have a business?
Oh, well. Maybe I should be thinking about starting one.
Okay.
Debo, I don't have one, but I know what it means to have an own business and how much energy it takes.
Yes.
How much effort it really needs for somebody business out here. Of course, there are market challenges, there are tax challenges, there are challenges out there. So while I'm not an entrepreneur, but I know really what it takes to put up something that will
Yes.
yield into something concrete in the future. I've worked for government for, can I say, for my entire career.
Okay.
But I know what it means to put up a business. But
Yes.
I welcome any ideas on how I can start a business.
Well, there are lots of entrepreneurs here who I'm sure will be able to advise you. And you are so welcome here. And it's absolutely delightful to have you here. And you've got a wonderful smile. So I wanted to say that.
Thank you.
Was there something that you wanted to say, Daryl, or anybody else? Would anybody else like to ask Judith some questions? It's a wonderful opportunity for us to ask. Remember, it's Judith, so it's not RGB. Put that title aside. This is Judith, your friend, the one that you'd see at church. You know, that one. So would anybody like to ask her any questions?
Yeah, I like the way. Although I was here to learn, I've learned a lot, but I shouldn't really take a lot of your time. I know you this is a space that you have to engage with the youth, their projects. So I was happy to be part, and I would like to, I am also a mother, I didn't say. I have
Lovely.
a little bit because it is dinner time.
Okay. Yes.
So, but I should say I will be very happy to always attend your sessions when time allows.
Thank you. I think Beneath may have a question for you.
Before you go.
No, you know, Deborah, I don't have a question, but I have like a comment. Yeah. All I have is that I'm so happy that Judith is joining us tonight. You see, like having someone who is a ready or a mother is it means a lot to us. Also, she's a Rwandese. I'm so happy that she's joining us tonight, and she just talking like she's a very cool person, very energetic.
She's cool. She's really cool.
She'll come back.
Very cool. She's also energetic, like she's like with young person. The question I have for her, I would like to know how many years she has been working in RGB, and also I would like to know like her title. Where who are you? Where you work? I would like to know more.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, thank you. Well, I've been working for RGB for the last close to 4 years now. Initially, I was working as the head of department for governance, service delivery, and stakeholder interventions. But 3 months ago, this April, close to 3 months or 2, I was appointed as head of department for civil society and political parties. So now I relocated from this other department to this new department. And this department is the one that is in charge of registering non-governmental organizations, national non-governmental organizations, international organizations that are non-governmental still, faith-based organizations, and political organizations. So I am doing that. So we do monitoring to see whether really they comply with the law, those organizations. But we do also credit, but we also do empower civil society organizations. But overall, RGB governance research, it does monitoring for service delivery in public, private, and civil society organizations. It also does media empowerment because it is also in charge of coordinating empowerment for the media country. And it does governance research. I don't know whether I mentioned that. So you've heard about products like Rwanda Governance Scorecard or Citizen Report Card. all these are products of RGB that show the state of governance in the country, and that also the level show the level of satisfaction of citizens with services they are given. So that's where I work, and of course RGB is always happy to like partner with different organizations, especially on compliance and on empowerment, like this very project we are talking about.
Okay, Judith, I have the other question for you. For someone who is still young, who wants to open an NGO, like a non-profit organization, what does he or she need so that she get all the eligible, all of the eligible documents so that he or she can start working in a regular way?
I think you should be more specific. I think you're talking about your organization. Sorry, Judith, I just had to jump in there. Beneath is being incredibly humble. Beneath has a foundation, and I think that she's trying to open up a discussion about that. So sorry, Beneath, if I have outed you, but I think that's you're being incredibly humble, but I think Judith is quite open for you to be a bit more direct and literally say what it is that you want.
Okay. Yeah, I think I can still answer her question in addition to what you've added, Deborah. First of all, these organizations are governed by different laws. The national non-governmental organizations and international non-governmental organizations are governed by a law of 2012, while the faith-based organizations are governed by a law of 2018. So there is a set of requirements that the law provides for that an organization must fulfill to be registered. Of course, that is the same for the foundation. I should share information that currently there is a law that is being discussed currently that establishes foundations as a specific category of organizations. But in the meantime, RGB also registers foundations. So first of all, you must have a statute. You must have a document that shows that you have the willingness, together with the members you are working with, to set up that organization. So that statute, it's like your constitution, if I can say. You know, each country has a constitution, right? You know,
yes.
Rwanda has a constitution. Other countries also have a constitution. Constitutions are fundamental laws that govern a country or an organization. So likewise, even the statute is a fundamental law that establishes and that governs the organization you want to create. So that one must be there, must be signed by the founder members. A foundation can be founded by even one person, so that commitment must be there. Then you have to have your action plan and the budget. What is the set of activities that you are planning to do? And those activities must align with national priorities. You know, we have the National Strategy for Transformation that runs from 2017 to 2024. So each of the, let me say, districts or national institutions at national level, their activities must align with that vision. So even for the non-governmental organizations, their plans, their interventions, their activities must align with that plan. So you must have a set of activities into an action plan that really show what you are going to do, and then the budget and your sources of funding. Then you must have a collaboration letter from the district. I am sure Darrell has gone through all of these while putting
yes.
Yes.
Yes, we can provide support and advice, yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
So it's a whole set of requirements that you must fulfill in order for you to create an organization. Yep. But I should say all of them are easy. the most fundamental is the statute. You know, because the statute expresses your willingness and your vision to create that. And of course, when the requirements are there, RGB does not hesitate to give you accreditation because that accreditation, you have a fundamental right over that in the Constitution, which says everybody is free to, has freedom to associate and has freedom to found something that contributes to the development of the country. So really, when a set of requirements is available, RGB doesn't hesitate to give you a certificate to a legal personality to run your organization. That's what I can say.
That's great. That's great advice, Beneath. Yes, Jerome. Yeah, absolutely. Really very clear, wasn't it, Jerome? Beneath, does that help? Beneath?
Yes, I was lost when she was talking about that there's no problem, but eligible whenever I have all the documents, they just give you the permission.
Yeah,
I've heard that. I will just
Yeah, of course,
Well,
subject to due diligence. we do due diligence as well.
Yeah.
We've been through the process, so Beneath, we can talk about that offline, and I'm sure Judith can advice,
sure.
but we can certainly provide you advice on statutes and so on. We're very happy to help you with that and turn the voice into something. Judith, that was extremely clear, and I know that you've got dinner time for your children.
Yes,
so
I have to go and feed the smallest.
We shouldn't keep you any longer. You're welcome back anytime at all. Thank you so much for coming in this evening. It's been great to see you.
Thank you very much and enjoy your meeting.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's been a delight to meet you. Thank you.
And I think that's a really important point as well that Judith mentioned about we put this up really early on in the Kwamagunga online platform, the link to the National Strategy for Transformation. You know, everything that you have to do must align with the government's objectives. And as long as you can demonstrate where and your action over the year, then and you get your statutes in place, then all will be well. So we're very happy to help you Beneath offline on that process.
Yes. Thank you.
Good. Hey. Deborah, sorry, I was lost for words.
No, I just wanted people. Uwe, did you want to say something? Because I'm aware, Uwe, you want to say something. Please do.
Like you had said something about taking pictures and videos of the business that we're doing.
Yes.
I would also add on something about graphics.
Yes.
People should get to know about how important is it to use their graphics for their business to brand their businesses online.
Wow.
So can you tell us some more about that, please? Is that something that you do? Is that something that you can share with us? How do you do that?
Me, I'm a graphic designer. What I wanted to ensure, like most people haven't yet known the impact part of a graphic designer into someone's business. Like making graphics, making their business look outstanding, making their business talk through colors. Like I just wanted to say, like, it's also another field that can be played a part into some businesses.
So can I ask you, I suggested a 30-day challenge. Jermaine kind of revised that. You know, she was suggesting 3 days a week, but nevertheless we could do that up until the 1st of August. What could you do for the community here so that we could all benefit from your design skills?
Yeah, I would try to do all social media posts for this project.
Right. Okay. So are you going to, for example, approach Doreen or Enoch or Beneath, or, you know, what do you suggest? How are you going to do it?
Like anyone here in the group, we can try to do a demo. We do social media marketing for the company through the graphic design skills
Oh,
on
so
different social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. Yeah.
sounds great. So
But like a pilot program.
Yes.
Taking the people that we've got here and seeing what we can achieve together and seeing how that might work, and then seeing how that could be then become part of the way that Shibuka does things.
that sounds excellent. Go ahead. Sorry, Uwe, you were responding. You were replying.
Yeah. What I was suggesting, anyone, like I just want to let the people here in the group know that even graphics can also do an impact on the branding a business through telling their stories into graphics. Yeah.
So, for example, we've got Jerome there, or we have Sam, or we have Enoch, or Phyllis, or Doreen, or Beneath, or Claude. How are you suggesting you're going to approach them, or should they approach you? What are you suggesting?
I can approach them as well as them. They can also approach to me. We can do something great as a team.
Yeah. And then if we could do something from now right through to August and posting images. So can I leave that with you to do? Can I leave it for you to do, to contact them?
Yes, it's okay. Me, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. And can I ask everybody, are you going to welcome him? Jerome has just said yes. Jerome, we might see an image of the eggs. The eggs might turn into a logo.
Yeah, I try my best. Yeah, I'm saying that I have photos in my phones. I will share them tomorrow or after this meeting.
Excellent.
I seem to be the common link here with Uwe and everybody. So let's liaise with Silas offline tomorrow and see how we can turn this into an example of resilience through this current COVID restrictions.
So does everyone hear that? Sorry, Uwe, I keep jumping in. I'm going to be quiet now.
No, me, I'm open to everyone in the group who is willing to come and we do something.
Yeah. Okay, it sounds like the energy is really upbeat. People are willing to go for it. There's enough talent here to push this forward. People know what to do. Jerome kicked it off by saying, let's keep attached to our customers. Okay, Judith reminded us of let's ensure that we keep in line with the government. Daryl, you reminded us of something else I can't remember, but it was something good. Doreen is gonna keep in touch with Claude. Doreen, we've still got you. So Doreen. Doreen is going to get in touch with Claude, and Claude is going to get in touch with Doreen. Okay. And I know Jermaine had to go. She was suggesting doing 3 times a week. You know me, I would want to go every day. But as long as we do something up until August the 1st, I don't mind. I would like to go every day, but I'm going to respect Jermaine's suggestion, 3 days a week. Okay, but let's do it until August the 1st, and let's keep promoting each other. And then Uwe came in right at the back. Did you see how he did this? It was like football, the way that he just maneuvered there, and then he came in, and then he put the ball into the back of the net. That's as much as I know about football. I know that people get the ball to the back of the net. The point is, they are winners. So we are a team, we're winners. That's as much as I know about football, as long as we're all playing our position.
It's coming. As an Englishman, it's coming home. That's all I can say. So, you know, football's going home to England in a few weeks' time when it wins the European Championships. For now, I know that that's great. Your energy is always so high in these sessions, Deborah. Thank you. I know that Sam has a question to ask the graphic designer. His hand has been up patiently.
Sam, go ahead.
Sam.
Hello.
Hi.
First of all, I want you to join me here.
Can't hear
Go ahead,
you.
Sam. You might have a connection problem, but please continue. We're here. We're here.
No, I can't hear you now.
We can't hear you, Sam. We can't
Sam,
hear you.
yeah, we can't hear you, Sam. Maybe there's some connection problems. Put something into the chat if because we can't hear you, Sam. We can't hear you, Sam, at all. Enoch has suggested Enoch suggests that you use the text. You're breaking up, Sam. We can tell that you're trying, but you're breaking up.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm conscious of time, and I think that we have done a lot of incredible work, and and I know Judith talked about dinner time. I'm sure it's dinner time. I think that we've had an incredible, nourishing session. And would anybody else like to add a closing comment? Would anybody else like to offer a closing comment? Phyllis, you've been incredibly quiet. Would you like to offer a closing comment? Or even go on.
Oh, sorry.
Sam, sorry, we can't hear you. Yeah.
Sam, yeah, we can't hear you. You're breaking up. So
Enoch,
it doesn't.
do you want to say something? Your mic is open.
Yes.
Enoch, please.
Yeah, what I can, I would like to ask, is anyone hearing me here?
Yes.
Yeah, so I was going to ask, so today we have got some new members who have joined us, and I'm not sure if those new members are on our group chat. So maybe I was going to say, maybe when we finish this one, we can add them on the group so that we can be sharing the ideas. Someone like Silas, someone like Dorian, someone like so and other one like Jerome. So maybe you can add them on WhatsApp so that we can keep sharing the ideas. Yeah.
Good idea. totally in agreement with you. I just want you, those of you who are new here, to let you know that Enoch has an incredible skill of bringing it all back together. And one of the strengths that he has, which is really noticeable, is that he's always ensuring that we all are together. So do you know there's that phrase, never leave anyone behind? That is one of Enoch's really powerful superpowers. So I just wanted to acknowledge Enoch in public to say that that's really thankful. So thank you for that, Enoch. And on that positive note, if there's nothing more, Daryl, do you want to close with anything?
No, I just want to say welcome to those that have joined us tonight. I know, Jerome, I'm happy to put you in the chat group very shortly so we can keep the conversations going. Thank you, teacher, for being with us tonight and giving your words of encouragement and wisdom. It's been really helpful to have you here. And thank you also to Doreen. I know that you were invited here by Beneath, so we will certainly welcome you into the family. Phileas, if you'd like to be involved, please put your details into the chat box and we will ensure that you keep connected. And I will connect with Silas as well in terms of the idea that he was articulating and so generously offering to this group. So no, I think it's been great. It's been great as always. One never knows how these sessions are going to unfold, but I think it was a really important session tonight for us to be together. And firstly, because of lockdown, a partial lockdown, and secondly, of course, it's Independence Day, so there's something to celebrate as well in Rwanda. Thank you.
So on that positive note, everyone, I would like to just bring everything to a close and really thank you for all of your attention and for you for permitting yourself to reveal your own best ideas for yourself. We know Judith was very upfront. She knows the real requirements of being an entrepreneur, and so do we. So we would like you to continue through the rest of this week and beyond with that positive energy. Come back again when we have another session, bring more people. This is your space, but continue to reveal your good ideas and then put them into action. So on that positive note, put the ball into the back of the net. Put the ball into the back of the net if you're not into football. I don't know if what other sports do we play? Basketball. Put the ball into the basketball.
In the hoop.
Put the ball in the hoop. So let's put that ball in the hoop, and we'll all see you next time. Thank you very much. Thank you all very much. Bye-bye now. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Vinny. Thank you for telling me about Phileas. It's great. Phileas has come from Zambia. That's fantastic. We'll be in touch. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye, Phileas. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Phileas, for listening. From Zambia.
Bye-bye.
Amazing. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Thanks, Silas.
Bye. Silas, we're gonna get that design stuff going.
I like it. It's a great idea.
In the hoop,
Thank you.
in the hoop. Yeah.
Yes.
3 points.
Bye.
All right then. Bye-bye. You take care. Send that energy through to next week. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Sam.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Sam. We'll hear you next time.
Okay.
Thanks, Jerome. We'll be in touch.
Okay, bye-bye. Next time.
Hope you enjoyed.
You're welcome.
Thank you.